I cannot tell if my camera is in focus or not. I tried to do a natural eyeshadow look, but I'm telling you, every single time I put on eyeshadow, it just gets dark. Like, it just becomes this every single time. I use the Maybelline New York Soda Pop eyeshadow palette today. First time using it, and it's right here. I do have the Lemonade Craze one, you know, the one that everyone was talking about, but I did see this, and the girl at Walgreens, she knows that I do YouTube videos. Actually, she was the first person that ever recognized me outside of YouTube, and she convinced me to get it. $14, I'll never get back. It wasn't bad. It's not a bad eyeshadow palette. You just have to work with it, and it has a crazy amount of fallout. And I mean, even the shimmers have a crazy amount of fallout. So you do have to work with it, but it's not bad. Created this. All right, guys, so today we are going to do a little bit of a different video. It's been a long time since I have done a video that is like a get to know me video. I think the last time was over a year ago, honestly. I mean, besides get ready with me, and I keep promising you guys to get ready with me, and it's just not happening. It takes a lot to do a get ready with me. I have to sit down. I have to take out all my makeup, put it out here. I have to choose what I'm gonna do with my makeup, and then I have to talk while I do my makeup, and I'm like a silent makeup putter on her. So it's really hard for me to do that. And then I have to edit it, which takes hours because a get ready with me takes hours to make. So I'm just being lazy, and that's my excuse. So today I'm going to do 30 random facts that you guys may not know about me. Some of you do know this about me, but I decided to do this anyway because I do have a few thousand more subscribers than a lot of thousand more subscribers since I've done like a get ready with me. No, since I've done a get to know me video, and I figured that today I would you guys can get to know me just a little bit, and I'm hoping that you guys can comment down below and tell me something about you guys so I can learn a little bit about you guys. I love talking to you guys. You guys make me so happy. And all right, so I got this video idea from Jillian Starling. I will link her channel in my description box below. She is a mom, and she does a lot of like hauls, like decoration videos. She's just like a really down-to-earth girl, and she's beautiful. I mean, she's absolutely stunning. I've been watching her for a while, probably since over a year ago. I don't comment on her videos a lot just because I don't comment on a lot of people's videos. I usually am watching my videos with my earphones in, and I'm walking around the house doing stuff, and then the video's over and it goes to another video, and I just don't comment. So if you guys know I'm subscribed to and I don't comment, that's the reason why. But I've been watching Jillian for quite a while. I don't even think she really knows who I am, but I've been watching her for a while, and I got this idea from her. It's not like questions are being asked. It's just, you know, you talk about 30 random things about yourself. And then I am going to see if Things by the Burke will do this video after I do it. I'll also link her channel in my description box below. It's not like a tag. It's kind of like, I just want to know 30 random things about Things by the Burke. So, hope you do this video. Okay, so we're going to start because I'm nervous. I'm always nervous. I'm just a nervous, anxiety-ridden mess all the time. And I wrote everything down because I knew I would forget things about myself. Is that sad? Like, it's hard coming up with 30 random things about yourself. This is a long-ass video. I'm sorry, guys. Get some coffee, get some snacks. We're going to be here for a while. First thing I'm going to tell you guys about myself, this is number one, is I am married. As you guys know, I don't wear my wedding rings very often. Sometimes when I see them, I'll put them on while I do a video, but most of the time I don't wear them. They're the most beautiful, beautiful rings. My husband gave me my ring. Well, I had two rings. One of my first wedding ring, my husband proposed to me where we met, which was, I used to work at this little deli, and it was called the Linwood Market, and he came in one day. He looked like a complete surfer. He had like long blonde curly hair. He wasn't wearing shoes. He didn't have a shirt on. And I remember in the back of the deli, there was like this little hole. It was this big. And I looked through the hole to see who was coming in the store because the bell rang. And I looked out, and I looked at my friend Laura, and I was like, I'm gonna marry him. And sure enough, we did. But anyway, he took me there on Christmas Eve and proposed to me, and then he got me a new ring, and it's absolutely stunning. I love it. I just don't wear it. I just don't like wearing rings. This is the only ring. This is my Aunt Tina's ring that I wear constantly, and I kind of just forget it's on because it's so light and it doesn't move. My wedding ring, since I've lost weight, since I got them, they tend to like jingle, and then the actual diamond will go into the center of my hand or the inside of my hand, and that bothers me, so I don't wear it often. But anyway, he re-proposed to me, and he took me to the same place to propose to me again at the Lowen Market again, and then he took me out for the night. So he's just so cute. He's very romantic. I'm very, very lucky he's romantic, because I am not romantic. I don't really think I have a romantic bone in my body. I try, but I don't. We met when we were 19, and we got married when we were 26. So we've been together for a very long time. I think like almost 17 years. So it's a long time, but he is my best friend, and I'm so lucky that I married my best friend. We've been through so much together that I don't think I'd ever be able to go through any of this stuff with anybody else, because he's just the absolute best. I'm very, very lucky. We fight like normal couples do. Everyone fights, but he's like my big teddy bear. He's my best friend. And we have 2 daughters, and their names are Dahlia and Scarlett, and Scarlett is 9 and Dahlia is 11. So that's my little family, and that's how I met my husband. Number 2, I've traveled out of the United States once, and I went to Israel, when I was in 8th grade, and that was the last time I traveled out of the United States, and it was an amazing experience. Number 3, I am 5'7", so when I'm 5 foot 7 inches. When I was in grade school, I was super tall, I was the kid that grew. All of a sudden I was towering over everybody. But then when I was in high school, I never grew again. I just stayed 5'7" and never grew again. So, and I think I'm like the tallest girl in my family besides Megan. Megan is one of my older sisters, and I think she's taller than me. I think she might be 5'8", maybe 5'9". But I always felt like I was so tall because my twin sister is so tiny. She's like 5'1". Number 4, I have 6 siblings. I have a twin sister. Her name is Jackie, and Jackie and I are the youngest of my family. I'm actually Jackie's the youngest. I'm 15 minutes older than Jackie. So I feel like I'm older than her. But I do have 5 other siblings. So I have Gretchen. She's the oldest, Megan. And then I have my brother, Ryan. He's the only boy in our family, and he just had a new baby boy. His name is Ryder. He also has a daughter named Piper, but the newest baby in our family is Ryder. Then I have Heidi. She passed away when she was 24 years old. And I have Amanda, who is my sister that I always tell you guys about, the one who just started a new beauty channel. She has a vlogging channel, but she also has a beauty channel now, and I'm so excited for that channel for her because she's just really into style. She's got some great fashion, so I'm so glad she's sharing that with everybody. I'll make sure to link that or pin that in my comment section so you guys can go check her out, because I love her style. I've always wanted to just steal everything out of her closet. I'm more into makeup, and she's more into fashion. And then I have my twin sister Jackie, who is my best friend as well. She lives in Pennsylvania, so we're about 2.5 hours away from each other, and she has a daughter named Olivia. So that's my family. I have, my mom is living in Pennsylvania right near my twin sister, and my mom works at a hospital. And my father passed away when I was young, and my mom raised 7 kids by herself for quite a while until she remarried. But that's a whole nother story. But my mom was a single mom for a while, and so I only have my mom. And I told you my father passed away when I was younger. And I'm just jumbling on now because these videos make me so nervous. It's gonna take a long time to edit, for real. It's already 11 minutes. How do I have 11 minutes and I'm only on number 4? Abby, be quiet. I'll go with anxiety. You guys know it. I have the worst anxiety in the world. Some days are easier than the rest, but it's usually the morning time I start to panic. Sometimes I'll get onto Snapchat and talk to you guys in the morning when I have really bad anxiety, but my anxiety is super bad sometimes. Right now I have anxiety, but it's not overwhelming, but I have terrible, terrible anxiety. I worry about everything I can't control. So if I can't control it, I'm worrying about it. When really I should be worrying about the stuff I can control, but I don't do that. I worry about what I can't control, and it's a terrible feeling. I worry about my kids constantly. I have huge fears about them. I always have a fear of someone dying because I've had so many deaths in my life that death is normal, which is sad. It's normal to me. So I always think someone's going to die. It's just, my anxiety is just terrible. So that's another fact that you guys already know about me, but figured I'd tell anyone who's new. Number 7, I love to cook and I love to bake. Cooking is like, you know what I like about cooking? I like putting everything together. Like I love chopping the vegetables. I love frying the vegetables. I love making something with the food. That's why I love making pierogies so much, because I have to make the dough and then the dough has to sit for a while. And then I've got to make the filling and I got to cut the onions for the filling and then I got to cut the potatoes for the filling and then I got to boil them together and make them. And then the whole like process of like rolling out the dough and making the pierogies, there's something about it that's kind of like soothing to me. I love the process of putting the meal together. I love baking. I love baking anything like cookies, cakes, pies. I love it. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday because of that, because I get to cook for like days. It's the whole like, I don't know, it's something about it that I like. I like the whole process of the beginning of it to the end of it. I love it so much. I cook a lot. I'm getting better at it. I'm not like the best cook, but I am getting better. So that's another fact about me. Number 8. Oh, when I started my YouTube channel, I want to tell you guys this. I wasn't into really beauty when I started my YouTube channel. I really liked boxes, like subscription boxes, but I wasn't getting a lot of them. But when I started my channel, I wasn't getting a lot of subscription boxes when I started my channel, but I was slowly getting into them. I actually did like a clothing haul, thread up haul. I used to do door-to-door organics, which was like I would get vegetables and fruit dropped off at my house every week, and I would show you guys those. I really had no idea what I wanted to do when I started my channel, and then I started but I knew like I liked subscriptions, like something being sent to my house, and then I started falling in love with beauty, like everything beauty. So I learned about beauty from being on YouTube, from boxes and the makeup. You guys taught me. It's so funny because when I started my channel, I really didn't know what I was doing. I'd unbox something and I'd be like, oh, this is a lip mask. I have no idea what this is. And then you guys would write in the comments how I should use it. So I've learned, you guys taught me so much about beauty and beauty products and about different beauty brands. You guys have taught me so much that I like owe it all to you where I am now, because I learned with you guys or from you guys about beauty. I really had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even use eyeshadow right. When I started my channel, I was taking like one eyeshadow and I would put it right here, and that was it. And I wouldn't blend it up. And I remember someone saying to me like, Abby, you have so much eyelid. No, what you said was, I wish I had as much eyelid space as you, Abby. I would take advantage of it. I would use a whole lid. And I remember thinking to myself, I should try using my whole entire lid to do my eyeshadows. And I did, and that's how I started my eyeshadow looks, was from one of your comments. So I've learned so much from you guys. That's just a little random fact. I had no idea what I was doing, and I still really don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of know what I like now. All right, let's see. Number 9. When I was younger, as you guys know, I do have psoriasis. I've had psoriasis for my entire life. Sometimes it's over like 80% of my body. I'm very lucky that I don't really get it on my face very often. I do get small patches here and there. But I get it on my elbows, on my arms, on my legs, on my knees, on my back, on my butt. I get it everywhere. And when I was younger, it was really bad as well. I have flare-ups, so sometimes it's not really bad, and sometimes it's very bad. And when I was pregnant, it was so bad. Oh my gosh, I can't even explain to you. And like the year after I had my kids, it was terrible. I think after I had my kids, for some reason, something changed in my body and my skin went from not so bad to terrible. And now I'm still fighting that. Like I'm still fighting my flare-up from being pregnant, and it's been like 9 years. So that's crazy. But when I was younger, I had psoriasis and it was really, really bad. And I was bullied relentlessly when I was younger. I mean, when I started school in Ocean City, and they were so mean to me. I just remember being called Scabby Abby. I didn't have any friends. No one wanted to be friends with me, all because I have psoriasis. It was really hard. It was like that until I was like in 8th grade. And then when I went to 9th grade in Connecticut, and that was the first time that nobody really looked at me for having psoriasis, but I started to hide myself. I started to only wear long sleeves and long pants. I never showed skin because I was so scared of being bullied. So, and I'm still like that. I still, like, in most of my videos, you guys don't see me in in short sleeves. I haven't worn shorts and I don't even know how long. When I go to the beach, I'm in leggings and a tank top because I'm still that way. I still cover myself up. And it's really hard because I teach my kids, like, don't ever be embarrassed of yourself. You are beautiful no matter what. Don't ever feel that way. Don't ever hide yourself. But then they see me doing that, and it's so hard to like tell them one thing but me do another, and I'm trying to work on that. But when you're so self-conscious of something for your entire life, and you kind of have you have like a bad past because of it, like you were bullied and then you kind of hold that for the rest of your life, it's very hard for me to not think about it. Like, I'm very self-conscious of it. But when I was younger, I hid myself all the time. Like, I don't hide myself from my husband. He doesn't care. He would kiss me from head to toe. It doesn't matter if I have psoriasis anywhere. It doesn't bother him, but it bothers me. Like, I feel self-conscious about it, and I can't let go of that because of my childhood. Okay, number 10, I hate spiders. I hate spiders. Like, any kind of spider, I hate them. I cannot stand them. They scare me so much. They scare me so much. I just cannot stand spiders. Any kind of spider, big, small, little. Me and spiders, we don't get along. If I see a spider on the ceiling before I go to bed, I will not be able to go to sleep until that spider is found and killed. I hate spiders. Number 11, I am super unorganized. I am very unorganized. My makeup is just crazy. It's everywhere. I've always been unorganized. My kids' paperwork, I try to keep it organized, but it's not. I'm just unorganized. I'm an unorganized mess. It's probably one things my husband hates about me the most. Not hates, but doesn't like about me the most. I'm super unorganized. Number 12, I keep everything. Everything to me has a sentimental value. Like, it could be one of these pictures from my kids. I will keep it forever. Their baby teeth, when they lose their baby teeth, I feel like I need to keep them forever because each little tooth has a sentimental value. Oh my God, it's your 12th tooth you lost and I'll never be able to get rid of it. Like, that kind of thing. But I keep everything. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. Everything has meaning to it, unless it's like trash, you know, like, but anything has meaning to it. Like, baby clothes from my kids, clothes from my nieces, pictures my nieces have drawn me, letters from when I was younger. I keep everything. Number 13, I love anything vintage and antique. My house is like decorated in vintage and antique stuff. I love going to yard sales and flea markets and antique shops and finding anything that's antique and vintage. I just have like this love for them. I don't know why, but I do. I don't really have anything that's new besides makeup. Everything, like my dresser in my room is old. Like, my pictures and everything like that in my house are all old. Like, they're all antiques. Number 14, I am super sensitive. I am more sensitive than I wish I was. I overthink everything. If I think someone's mad at me, I will figure out what they're mad at me for and try and fix that problem because I can't handle anyone being upset with me. I can't handle anyone being upset with me. It's just one of those things. I care so much about what people think of me. It's one of those things about me that I wish I could change. I care too much what people think of me. So I might not even know you, but if you say something to me, I'll think about that one thing for a really long time because it's just who I am. I'm very, very sensitive. Like, I'm just super, super sensitive. And everything makes me like sad. Like, if I see a homeless person on the street, I will think about that. It makes me sad. I don't like it. Anything. I'm just so sensitive. I wish I could like fix everybody in this world and make them happy because I can't stand someone being upset. I was a swimmer. I swam from the age of 3. I was on a team, on a swim team, so many different swim teams. I can do every stroke. I don't swim like that often now because I don't have a big enough pool, but if I could, I would. I love swimming. I had the best time being on a swim team. It was probably those were some of the best times of my life, swimming in a pool and racing against people, and it was awesome. I love doing that. Number 18, food. I love food. I am such a foodie. I love to eat. I love to cook. I love to bake, but I love to eat so much. Some of my favorite foods are lasagna. I love scalloped potatoes. I love pierogies. I love steak with fried onions. I love salads. Oh gosh, I love food so much. I love to go out and just get like a big basket of French fries and eat those, especially at the boardwalk here in the summer. They're so good. Yes, they are. Number 19, I love anything sweet. I am a sweet eater. I love Skittles and I love Twizzlers and I love Mentos and I love candy. I am a candy eater. I have candy in the house almost all the time. It's so bad, but I love sweets. I love ice cream. I love popsicles. I love cakes. I love chocolates. I love everything. I love anything sweet. You have something sweet, give it to me and I'll eat it. Yum, I love it. I am very shy. You guys can't tell in my videos because in my video I'm not really talking to anybody. I'm really not, because when I'm talking to my camera, I'm talking to a camera. There's nobody in the background looking at me while I'm talking, so it's easier for me to do it. But I'm also very socially awkward, so like anytime we're about to go do something, I get really nervous about it because we're going to be around other people. How am I going to act? Are they going to look at me weird? So I'm very, very quiet in any kind of social situation. And I've always been kind of shy. Like, I'm just a shy person. So doing videos is so different for me. But being socially awkward, I've been that way my whole life. Like, I am just an oddball out in public. Like, if I was to meet one of you guys and you guys would be like, oh my God, it's Abby from YouTube, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably like sit there and just like stare at you because I don't know what to say. I'd be so happy and excited, but I'm just so weird. Animals. I have 3 cats and I have 1 guinea pig. I love cats. They're my favorite pet to have. They're so fluffy and soft and cute and they're lovable and I could squeeze them all day. I love them so much. I love dogs too. Don't get me wrong. I love dogs. I grew up with dogs, but I don't have a dog here. We did have a dog. His name was Boris, and we don't have him any longer. And it's kind of hard when you lose a pet. Like, you don't want to get another pet to replace it, you know? But I love animals. I would rescue every animal I possibly could. I used to, when I was younger, I used to tell my husband, you need to build an extra house so we can bring all of our, all of the animals that need shelter, like all the strays, we can make them a little house and have them live in there. I still want to do that one day. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I want to. I'll rescue any animal. If it's a squirrel that's hurt, if it's a rabbit that's hurt, if it's a groundhog that's hurt, if it's a bird that's hurt, I will rescue it and I will tend to it and I will make it better and I will send it on its way. I love animals. I have had a hair on my lip for the whole video. A lot of you guys have asked me about bangs and short hair. I've had short hair twice in my life. Once when I was, most of my childhood, when I was younger, I had short hair. I remember my grandmother cutting my hair all the way off. I looked like a boy. And then when I was in high school, I cut my hair. I went out and I got my hair cut and it was like a blunt cut to my chin. And I hated every second of that cut. It just did not look right on me. I hated it. I had dyed my hair like a deep red, weird color, and it's not weird, but it just didn't look right with my skin tone because back then I didn't even wear makeup. So I just looked, I had very pale skin, this bright red hair, and like short bob, and it didn't look right. So I've had short hair before. I just don't like my hair short. On me, I don't think it looks right, but I have had bangs too. I've had bangs like a blunt bang, I've had side swipe bangs, and I do like the way they look. I like the side bangs, but I don't like the bangs that are right here. But I am planning on getting my hair cut soon, and I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna go like above my shoulders, and it's gonna be a totally different hairstyle, and I'm excited for it, but I have had short hair before. 23. I have 2 kids, like I said before. And one is 9 and one is 11. And after I had Scarlett, I never got pregnant again. It just never happened. So Scarlett's 9 and it's been 9 years and I would have loved to have more kids. Like I would love to fill my house with babies, but it just didn't happen. And I am very grateful for the 2 that I have. Number 24, I bite my nails. I bite my nails off. Like when I get nervous, I bite my nails off. If I get like a little tiny rough edge on my nail, I'll bite that nail off. If I have paint on my nails, I will take the paint off. I bite my nails. It's a terrible habit. I've bitten them forever, and now my kids bite their nails. Number 25, I am a recovering addict. I have almost 10 years on myself now, and I'm very proud of that. That's something that I have worked really hard with and something that I will continue to work hard on every single day of my life. Maybe one day I'll get into that story on my channel, but sometimes I feel like my channel is just beauty and you guys don't want to hear about it. Gosh, this is something about me. I am someone who has to have a schedule. I need a schedule all the time. When I get off my schedule, it's really hard. My kids have been on the same schedule since they were born. Yeah?
Do you know what my cat is?
I don't, love. Probably in the basement. They've been on the same schedule since they were little. It's just something that I've always done. And when I get off of my schedule, I can't handle it. Like, I panic. I need to have that, like, I need to have that same thing every day. So, like, they come home from school, they have an hour that they can do whatever they want. Then it's dinner, then it's bath. No, then it's dinner, then it's homework, then it's bath, then it's bed. Always been that way. When they were little, I did the same thing, but without the school. We wake up at the same time every day. I need to have a schedule in my life, because if I don't, I feel out of whack. I used to sing. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I sang when I was little. I had voice training. And then when I got older, when I was out of high school and like when I got in my 20s, I just stopped. I just didn't sing anymore. So I highly doubt I can carry a tune anymore. And I don't really try, but I used to sing. And I thought I was pretty good. TV. I love watching talk shows like Dr. Phil. I love Steve Wilkos. Something about them. I just love to watch them. I like to watch 90 Day Fiance or any of those shows that are relating. My kid is stomping. I like to watch anything that's related to the 90 Day Fiance. I love American Horror Story. I love all of them. I like The Walking Dead. I love the ID channel. I could watch the ID channel all day. I have to have like something playing, like some sort of TV in the background, because I like that noise when I fall asleep. Some people like silence. I don't. My husband would prefer silence, but it doesn't happen. I love the show Cops. I could watch Cops all the time. I love those kind of shows. I don't really like Fear the Walking Dead because I think that it's gotten a little bit weird, but I did like it in the beginning. I'm not excited about The Walking Dead this season because they're mad at Rick, and I just don't like when people are angry at each other in shows. But I do love like horror, and I love like a good mystery, and I love talk shows. I don't watch Jerry Springer or Maury. I've never really gotten into them, but I love Steve Wilkos. Like, he could be my friend. And I do not like love stories. I cannot stand a love story. I hate how every movie, even if it's an action movie, has to have a love story in it. Like, I'm just not a love story person. So that's a fact about me. Oh, I don't like to fight with anybody. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't like to fight. Like, I don't like knowing that someone's feelings have been hurt. It makes me sad. I don't like it. I hate fighting with anybody. Like, I hate fighting with my sisters. I hate fighting with my mom. I hate fighting with my husband or my kids. I don't like fighting with people. It's not a good feeling. It gives me anxiety. I don't like it. I want everyone to be happy, and I want everyone to be happy with me. Number 30, and this is the last one. I rarely drink alcohol. Like, it's a rare day when I have a drink. Maybe like once a year, I will drink more than one glass of wine and get a little tipsy. I don't like the feeling of losing control. I've never had an issue with alcohol, but I don't like the feeling of losing control. So that's why I don't like drinking. I feel like drinking one glass of wine is okay because it gets you nice and calm and relaxed, but anything over that, I don't like the way my mind is jumbled and my tongue is loose. You know, I say whatever I'm feeling, like I don't have control of anything, and I hate that feeling. I need to have control all the time, and that's why I don't like drinking alcohol. I don't like losing control. I said that 15 million times. It's not a good feeling for me. I just don't like it. I don't want to be stumbling or slurring my words or say something that might hurt someone's feelings. I just don't like drinking. But I do like the occasional glass of wine. And that is it, guys. That's 30 random facts about me. I was very nervous for this video. That's why I moved around so much like this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that Things by the Burke does this video. I can't wait to see all of your answers. And I hope that you guys will tell me something about yourself in the comments below. I love learning stuff about you guys. I love talking to you guys in the comments. I try to write back to almost every comment. And if I don't do it, you know, right after the video is done or the next few days, I will get back to your comment. I usually comment back as much as possible. And I love having conversations with you guys. I learn something new every day from one of you guys. And that's amazing. So I hope this is a great video for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I have thousands of new subscribers, and I know that I have not done a video like this in a while. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone has a really great weekend. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.